What's up, everybody? Noakis back here for my BAFTA prediction video. This is the award show I don't know very well. I know it's on Sunday. I will not be watching it live Sunday because that's WrestleMania. WrestleMania is Saturday and Sunday. I am a big wrestling fan, so sorry. But I will be watching it on Monday and giving you my reaction to the winners, even though I will be checking on who wins what. But here we go. We have a lot of categories to get to, so let's get into special visual effects. We have Greyhound, The Midnight Sky, Mulan, The One and Only Ivan, and Tenet. I would love to see Tenet take this. I think Tenet has the best chance of taking this, but I could also see The Midnight Sky getting something. I don't see Greyhound, I don't see Mulan, and I don't see The One and Only Ivan getting it. I see Tenet getting it because it's not getting a whole lot of love this award season, and I think it does deserve best visual effects out of all of those. So I'm going with Tenet. Best sound here, we have Greyhound, News of the World, Nomadland, Soul, and Sound of Metal. I'm going with Sound of Metal here. Sound of Metal, it's a movie that is basically made for the sound category. It's called Sound of Metal. You have to have the best sound mixing and sound editing possible, or your movie kind of fails. But it also has apparently a very, very good emotional impact. I still need to see the movie, but I'm going with Sound of Metal. A sound category with a movie like Sound of Metal is going to it. I would love to see Soul take it, but I am not going to count my blessings. Makeup and hairstyling. This award show did some very out there things, but I'm loving to see The Dig get some love here because I really enjoyed The Dig. Makeup and hairstyling. The Dig, Hillbilly Elegy, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Mank, and Pinocchio. I can see them going for The Dig because it is a British film, but I'm going to go with Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I'm hoping to see Pinocchio eventually. I do have a DVD coming from the library for it. It is like a French film, but I'm going to go ahead and say Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. If they like Mank a lot, then they'll give it to Mank. But I don't think Mank even has a shot at it. The makeup in The Dig was really, really good, but Hillbilly Elegy and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, I'm going to go with Ma Rainey. Costume design here, we have Ammonite, The Dig, Emma, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and Mank. Ammonite and Emma are big period pieces, big dresses, big fancy, expensive clothing. Mank, it could win, but I'm going to go with Ma Rainey's Black Bottom again. I would love to see Emma do it. I would love to see Emma take a win here. But Ammonite isn't getting a whole lot of love. This was a big push for this film. This film was supposed to get a lot of awards. It was supposed to be a big Oscar push. Then the movie came out and people thought it was just fine. I personally passed on it. I do love Saoirse Ronan, but I feel like that film, it's not one I need to see. She is the best actress working today, in my opinion, and my personal favorite, but that's besides the point. Best production design, The Dig, The Father, Mank, News of the World, and Rebecca. I'm going with Mank. I believe that is the only award that Mank is going to win at the Oscars, so I am picking production design for Mank here. Best editing, we have The Father, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and The Trial of the Chicago 7. I would personally go with Promising Young Woman, but I'm going with Nomadland here. The Trial of the Chicago 7 didn't have anything really special going with it. Well, going for it with the editing, really. I have not seen The Father, and I have not seen Sound of Metal. But I've seen the other three. I love Promising Young Woman so much. I love that movie so much. I really do like Nomadland, and I really like The Trial of the Chicago 7. Which movie has the better editing? I personally think it is Promising Young Woman, but I believe that the award is going to Nomadland. As is a couple more awards here, possibly. Cinematography, we have Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, The Mauritanian, News of the World and Nomadland. Cinematography, it's going to Nomadland. I would love to see it go to Judas and the Black Messiah. News of the World had beautiful cinematography. Beautiful cinematography. But Nomadland and Judas and the Black Messiah are my two front runners for it. But Nomadland is getting it at the Academy Awards, so Nomadland is probably going to win it here. Now, that's not saying that every win here is going to happen at the Oscars, because the BAFTAs have not been great as of recently. Casting, we have Calm with Horses, Judas and the Black Messiah, Minari, Promising Young Woman, and Rocks. They loved this movie, Rocks. They loved the Netflix film Rocks. I don't understand that. I have not seen Rocks. I had heard of Rocks, but they loved that movie a lot. I'm going to go with Judas and the Black Messiah or Minari, but I can see Minari getting it. But Judas and the Black Messiah has a good chance here. Promising Young Woman, pretty good chance as well. Calm with Horses, I don't think so. Rocks, they seem to really like that movie, so don't count any film out here. This is the category that I don't know. This is one of the couple categories that I really don't know who's winning. I would love to see Judas and the Black Messiah get it, but we're just going to have to see what happens Sunday. Best Original Score, this is a given. This is going to Soul, but the other nominations are Mank, Minari, News of the World, and Promising Young Woman. I think that Soul has the best chance of winning at the Oscars, and it is winning everywhere. I wish Tenet would have been in here. Take Mank out and put in Tenet, and you would have a magnificent lineup, even though I have not seen Minari. But I'm going with Soul, and I believe Soul will win. We are down to the last chunk of categories. Best Supporting Actress. I'm not even going to try and say some of these names because I will butcher it. A actress from Calm with Horses, a actress from Rocks, Maria Bakalova from Borat's subsequent movie film, Dominic Fishback from Judas and the Black Messiah. I'm loving to see the love for her. I wanted her to get a Best Supporting Actress nomination, as did a couple other people, but I don't think there's a great push for her. I wish there would have been, because she was freaking fantastic. Somebody from a movie called County Lines, and Yoo Jung-yoon from Minari. I believe it's going to Yoo Jung-yoon, because I feel like she probably gave the best performance, but Judas and the Black Messiah's Dominique Fishback, I would love to see her at least get a win, but I'm going to go with either Maria Bakalova or Yoo Jung-yoon for the win on that one. Lead actor, we have, there we go, supporting actor. I was going to say, where's supporting actor? This is a given. This is Daniel Kaluuya for Judas and the Black Messiah. A actor from Calm with Horses, Alan Kim from Minari. And Alan Kim is the little boy from Minari. So, and he gave such a great speech. I believe it was at the Critics' Choice Awards. Leslie Odom Jr., One Night in Miami. Clark Peters, Da 5 Bloods. And Paul Raci for Sound of Metal. It's going to Daniel Kaluuya, no questions asked. Leading actor, this is a given. This is going to Chadwick Boseman. But I'm not going to count out Anthony Hopkins. He is British. They love him to death. And this is the British Film Awards. So they could give it to The Father here. I would be fine with that, because I've been wanting to see The Father and my screener never came. So what's up with that? I have no idea. I kept on asking, and they said, oh, we just don't have them yet. And I'm like, fine, but everybody else is getting them. So, I mean, I really don't understand it. Chadwick Boseman, but don't count out Anthony Hopkins. But as for the other nominees, Riz Ahmed, Sound of Metal, Chadwick Boseman, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Anuj Gurav, The White Tiger, Anthony Hopkins for The Father, and Mads Mikkelsen for Another Round, as well as Tahar Rahim for The Mauritanian. Chadwick Boseman's award, we have The next one is leading actress. Somebody. This is one that I'm honestly shocked by, because these actors are not. These actors are not up for a lot of awards. The only two here who are actually up for anything at the Academy Awards is Frances McDormand and Pieces of a Woman's Vanessa Kirby. I can see Vanessa Kirby winning this here. I can see her trying to get a little bit of a push, but I don't know. This is one of the couple categories I don't know. Frances McDormand could get it here, but that's just an award where I really don't know who is picking up that win here. We have quite a few more awards to go. 5 or 6 more. We have original screenplay. Oh, sorry. Adapted screenplay. Here we go. Adapted screenplay. We have The Dig. I told you they loved The Dig. The Father. The Mauritanian Nomadland. And The White Tiger. The Father could pick up the win here. It could pick up the win here. I think they want to give The Father something, because they nominated this film a lot. It is a British film, so it makes sense. But Nomadland is probably winning at the Academy Awards, but I'm not counting out The Father, so I'm going to give it to Nomadland. But if The Father picks up the win here, I won't be surprised. Best Original Screenplay here. We have Another Round, Mank, Promising Young Woman, Rocks, and The Trial of the Chicago 7. I personally think it's going to Promising Young Woman. Emerald Fennell deserves that. The Trial of the Chicago 7 could win, but I'm going with Promising Young Woman. Best Director. We have Another Round, Baby Teeth, Minari, Nomadland, Corvades, Adia. If I butchered that, I'm sorry. Rocks. Director, Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. Animated film. We only have 3 potential winners here. We have Onward, Soul, and Wolfwalkers. I know some people really do enjoy Onward more. Is Onward the more watchable movie? Yes. Is Soul the better film? Maybe. Soul is going to pick up the win here. Clearly, I really like the movie. I'm going to pick up the win. Apparently, I'm going to be at the BAFTAs. I am not. Soul is picking up the win here for Best Animated Film, as it will at the Oscars. Best Documentary. This is one that's very weird every single award show, but they might not be able to say no to David Attenborough. They could also give it to The Octopus Teacher or The Social Dilemma. This is one where I'm just going to try and shoot it out of my ass and just say The Octopus Teacher. My Octopus Teacher. I'm going to have to try and watch a couple of those if I can. Best Film in a non-English language. This is going to Another Round. I think they want to give it to Another Round. You also got Dear Commodores. Les Miserables, Minari, and Que Vidas Aires. I'm going to say either Minari or Another Round, but don't count out Another Round, because Minari is probably going to win. They are giving it a lot of awards, but they also gave Another Round quite a few awards as well. So I'm going to say it's between those two. I have seen Another Round, and I think it's a good film. Outstanding debut by a British writer. Have I seen any of I have not seen any of these films, so I cannot properly say. Outstanding British film. Here we go. Calm with Horses, The Dig, The Father, His House, Limbo, The Mauritanian, Molgo, Mowgli, Promising Young Woman, Rocks, and Saint Maud. I believe it's going to either The Father or Promising Young Woman. I think they want to give The Father something, so I'm going to give it to Promising Young Woman. But The Father could pick up the win here. I think they want to give it something. So if it picks up the win here, then that's perfectly fine. And then we have Best Film. Best Film. Here's why I think that Nomadland is picking up the win here. It has the best chance of winning Best Picture. But Promising Young Woman is a close second. the Trial of the Chicago 7 has gone down. The hype for it, like The Irishman, was so freaking high last year. Last year, The Irishman's Oscar talks were so freaking high when that came out, even before it even came out. People saw the cast. People saw the director. People saw that it was Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and Al Pacino in a Martin Scorsese gangster film that's supposed to be 3.5 hours, directed by Martin Scorsese. That speaks Oscars. They got nominations, they didn't get a win. This is possibly going to be the same thing with the Trial of the Chicago 7. I don't think it has a chance of winning best picture. I think it's in the 3rd or 4th place right now, but I believe that the top 2 films that actually have a chance of getting it is The Father, Promising Young Woman, and Nomadland. I'm going to go with Nomadland here, but if it doesn't go to Promising Young Woman or The Father, one of those two is winning Best Outstanding Film. Best Outstanding British Film. So there you go, guys. There is my my BAFTA predictions. They are tomorrow night. Stay tuned for my Blu-ray reviews of Skyfire and Willy's Wonderland that were sent to me for free by Screen Media to talk about for you guys. So, I will see all of you guys for those videos, as well as all the reviews that I said in my Falcon and Winter Soldier spoiler review / thoughts video. And I will see all of you guys next time.